Okay, this tractor I got, oh gosh, long time ago. It's a 1953 Massey Ferguson 35 horsepower diesel. It's a great tractor. We just put a little money into it to make sure it keeps working. This is another one we picked up because I didn't want to keep changing a shovel. I like storing firewood. We burn wood to keep the house warm. We don't have to, but we like to. Yeah. We have options. But I also like to cook, and so we make Dutch oven cooking and barbecue with our wood. And it's good storage for emergencies. People who live in cities and a lot of places in America, we've never had emergencies or lived in a war zone or had those kind of traumatic situations. But I've taken a time to learn from people that have interviewed those or have experienced that kind of drama and trauma in their life. And firewood is needed. You're gonna heat up water to cook. You're gonna heat up water to drink because it's bad water. Yeah, we find things. We think of ways we can reuse it in the garden. The working part of the garden. We're always looking for some piece of wood or metal to hold the tree up or brace something and repair the coop. Here's my western wall. Bear traps, cougar traps, old saws. My cooking herbs, I like to cook. This is a cook's garden with a lot of oregano. Bulb garden. This one's a Spanish sage. Take one of those branches, break them off, and hang them and let them dry. One of my favorite things to use is rosemary and our sage with sea salt and marinate or rub a good pork roast, say, or shoulder, and roast that in the oven. That was my old restaurant we had for a few years. After I retired, we opened the restaurant.
Here?
Yes, in Santa Clara. It featured island Pacific food. Every day we had something from the garden. I haven't met a man from Hawaii that doesn't cook. I'm Honolulu, raised in Honolulu. I was born and raised there and decided to move this way to southern Utah 36 years ago. So our pumpkins are growing. And I like to use these instead of our canned pumpkins from the store. For making our pies. This fern-like crop is asparagus. The asparagus roots or shoots grow come up in the spring, and we pick 3 or 4 times, and then we'll let it grow and strengthen themselves all summer like this. In the fall, when they turn yellow, we'll knock them down. The female one puts out a berry. This is a peach tree.
Peach tree, yeah.
We try to have something growing all season. Apricots in the summer, in June. Peaches in July, just loaded. So loaded, they look like grapes. We just picked our pears. They're not without challenge. The raccoons and birds were eating them, and we probably lost about 40%. These are green persimmons.
Oh, I love those.
They'll be ripened in maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And our apples. This is a pink lady.
Okay.
I was told that they were developed for arid climates and warm climates in Australia.
Okay.
Normally apples and other fruit take a lot of cold winter nights to survive. And of course we don't have that here in southern Utah. And we have some almonds here. I have one fruit mulberry, which is this one. If you look up, this is a nice shaded canopy for the summer sun, especially the morning sun that's pretty warm. We make juice out of this too, and it also is a great salad, fruit salad addition. We'll go through there and prune and thin all those stickers in the fall or winter. So this one has grown 6 feet, so we will prune all those down to the lowest joint.
And that's after the fruit has been harvested?
Yes,
that's when
and after the leaves have dropped. This is a Swiss chard, and Swiss chard usually is my toughest garden plant. And I'm amazed that something's eating them. Insects come in from the desert, but it seems to be coming back. I put a little compost throughout it about a week ago and been watering it in. And we'll get new leaves, of course, and they'll be fine. Yeah. My philosophy is if you live in my garden, you've got to adapt to be tough. This compost pile, throw our vegetables in there. I just cleaned the chicken coop. I'm having chicks come in today or tomorrow. And so I chopped them into the soil. Here's the new Swiss chard, and it has not been bothered. And sometimes a smart way of planting is just to move it around the garden. And this is the Chinese cabbage or the pak choi. An interesting string bean. Interesting because it grows in the heat of summer only. Usually string beans are kind of over when the heat comes. Drying seeds from the Asian garden, beans I mean. When they get all dry, we'll just crunch them up and the seeds will come out. This here is a winter crop, is broccoli. You notice these little cardboard rings? We just cut and staple them together. They help the young plant to grow because there are cutworms that come and eat the bark or the stem. It'll stay there for maybe 3 weeks. Right here, Chinese cabbage or pak choi. I've got them planted in 4 places. There's some more right there. This label is simply a vinyl or PVC blind.
Yeah.
Window blind.
So,
Chive and green onions or leaf onion is in here. And this is scented geranium. If you rub that on your skin, your ears and all, the mosquitoes will not bother you. Our grapes are coming on. We make a lot of juice with these grapes.
Yeah.
So these are all seeded grapes, Concord and Isabella's. Somebody was getting rid of their fence, so I took out the pipe.
The clamps, see, that's smart. It holds it up.
This Algerian ivy is very drought tolerant. It grows a lot in the tropics, but there's hardly any water in there. My beach shower, you know, it's better than the swimming pool. It's cheaper, definitely. There's our fall rose garden. In the desert, we're lucky to get roses twice a year. I want to learn a little bit more about using rose hips. High vitamin C. In our flower garden, my wife likes to make flower arrangements, both fresh and dry. So she's making a wreath for somebody. So there's different kinds of flowers, yarrow, sage, German status. But that'll last 10 years. The color of the straw will fade, yeah, but they look beautiful when they dry. But I like things in a garden like this, and my wife likes more natural.
I like it.
So we compromise and hide it back here. This is all trial and error. The heat is probably the toughest thing here in southern Utah, and water, and that's why we put all our lines on drip irrigation. So if you learn about the plants and you kind of get them to grow and produce over a 2-3 month period and stagger them, you can see where you can get food all year round. Yeah, it has its challenges, but the rewards are great.